Here we go again. Here we go again. Oh, interesting. So, have a 2-drop, have a great 3-drop, have good 4-drops, 2 mountains on the play. So we get 2 draws for land. I think we keep this. I mean, we have wall, we have a great 3-drop if we do hit a land here in the next 2 draw steps. So let's do that. Alright. Right now our wall isn't active. Alright. Generic tutu. Tutu. Okay. Hit the wall. Hit the wall. Hit the land. Good stuff. Alright, let's get our man out. And just exert. Man, exert is just so good. Like, in this situation, we're just happy to get into basically a free 3 damage because we have a blocker for this 2/2 anyways. Alright, another land for Magmaroth would be great, since we just have so many ways to remove counters from it. Alright, Thresher Lizard. Could be up against mono red. It's not impossible. Ding. Alright, Magmaroth online. So next turn, we're going to be able to do a lot of damage. Alright, more red-blue. That's the problem with these league drafts, is I doubt we would be playing against 2 blue-red opponents if we were playing from the people that were in our draft pod. Alright. Trail of Zeal, good card. Good card, good card. Well played. Feels bad not getting free pings, but what you gonna do? Actually, Gale Strike, bouncing your own Magmaroth isn't terrible. Alright, so no double block. I think we'll just do this, considering it gets rid of a counter. Opponent could have unsummon, which would be a bit annoying. Alright, that's a lot of damage. Alright. Struggle is once again real. Scavenger is good. Unfortunately for us, we just have nothing. Do have a lot of deserts in our deck that are redraws, and a lot of good draws. Alright. Value. Let's go ahead and block, and then we'll probably Unquenchable Thirst this. Alright. Ceradon's pretty big. Go ahead and drop it down. I mean, although it may not look that way, we're still kind of winning the race, but may have to pump the brakes and I hope we draw Kefnet or Sunset Pyramid. While absorbing lots of damage, would be nice if it was also pinging the opponent. It would have gotten in a lot of damage. Jeez, Wildfire. Elemental. Nice. Nice desert. I mean, this card is not that good. I guess we're just playing Gilded Ceradon here and holding on to our desert to cycle it. Not the greatest turn. But Gilded Ceradon should at least stop these 2/2s unless our opponent has more removal. If they do, we're kind of screwed. Okay. We might be kind of screwed then. Unless our opponent's willing to sacrifice. Appears that they have something. Alright, they're able to cast something here for free. Wasn't it better to do that beforehand? Alright. Smacks us for a bundle. Another desert. Go ahead and Gale Strike. And now we can cycle this and start pinging with our wall. I mean, the Wildfire Elemental is not the fastest clock in the world, but it will kill us eventually. Especially since there will come a point, there will come a time when we cannot block it, for the afflict is too powerful. We have our own ping though now, and our men are much beefier. Alright. This could be worse. No more unsummons, please. And thank you. The Scavenger has gotten a lot of value. Good card. Alright. I think at this point we're just going to take... We're not going to block and take 4. Actually, maybe that was correct. Because this should do 4 damage over the course of the game, probably. No, I should have blocked. Oops. Ooh. Also hit a proven combatant, not too friggin' shabby here. Alright. Let's swing things around here. Kefnet's last word was good. Quite good. Yeah, I kind of wish I had blocked that. Because even it will be able to block, jump block. If our opponent wants to be blocking. So two graveyard relevant things still sticking around. And our opponent, of course, does have survive, but not really any way to cast it. I might block now. If our opponent just attacks with Wildfire Elemental. That does put us into open fire range. Alright. That seems like a pretty good sign. Discarding that seems like a less good sign. Alright, embalming. That would be good. Alright, so we can make one thing not be able to block. And our opponent does have to chump, so I think we'll swing with the squad and make it so Wildfire Eternal can't block, considering these are pretty much redundant. Actually, our opponent can double block now, but then they go down to 2 and just die to wall. Kefnet's last stand, overperforming. Kefnet, underperforming. Massively. Alright. In the double chump, I'm fine with that. I'll play out my desert, since it will untap next turn, which is a nice thing for mana to do. I guess Unsummon is a pretty nice counter to Kefnet's last word. Ah, here's Kefnet dying. Sweet justice. Kefnet's followers fervently searched his last words for some final riddle. They found only the gurgles of a dying god. Holy cow. That is some brutality. That is some Game of Thrones death being pointless level of something. Both low on cards. Alright, got him. Do we want Bloodlust Insider? Or Kindled Fury? I guess Unsummon is a concern, which is like fine against Unquenchable Thirst, good against Kefnet's last word. We have our own Unsummons. Wouldn't mind the Bloodlust Insider. I guess we'll kind of just play a bit more controlling version of the aggro. Alright, looks good to me. A Braid, Sunset Pyramid, good stuff. I think I lead on the desert considering I have Sunset Pyramid. If I drew another land I might not have, but based on that we just want to hit our land drops. Alright. Good stuff. Time to remove some brick counters. It's good thematically. In the first set you're adding brick counters and now you're removing them. Let's get out the Moloch. Get some prowess value while we can. Next turn we could Abrade, draw, or just drop the Scrapper. Aerial Guide is quite a good card. Alright. Rip Kefnet. Or at least the card we replaced Kefnet with. Alright. Initiate. Just go ahead and do this. I mean, I might as well be defensive since I have Sunset Pyramid, so I'll make this trade. And next turn we can be mana efficient. I mean, this also has Embalm, which is even more reason to be defensive in this spot. The blowout would be some sort of cartouche. Alright. It's all good. So I think I might as well abrade. I guess our opponent can unsummon it. Yeah, I should have done that on upkeep, considering we saw 2 unsummons. That's okay though. Unsummon would have been great against us, no matter what. And this at least buys us some time in the crucial early stages of the game. Alright, jackals, 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 it's jackals, jackals. Cool. Alright, continue staying defensive. 2-3 beats a 2-2 every time. If our opponent goes for removal, we can just Gale Strike something. And then Aven Initiate. This card would be really good if it were a desert, in draft especially. Alright, opponent can't do anything. This is a problem though. Never mind. I think I'd prefer to just thirst it rather than initiate. Though now we can challenge with this Shimmer Scale Drakes and be much more mana efficient. So we'll go ahead and do that. Okay, good stuff. Could just return this. I think I'll go ahead and draw though. Alright. Again, not really in any sort of hurry, so we would definitely hold back here. I mean, we have, even though we're out of bricks, we have scrying now and tons of value. We're ahead on board, we're ahead on graveyard, we're ahead on crystal balls. We're not Neheb though. We're ahead, but we're not Neheb. Alright, gets Jackal Loot synergy. And more synergy. I think I'm happy making this trade, especially since Proven Combatant is quite good in the graveyard. This card's pretty good. I mean, just solid stats, and the ability certainly isn't nothing. Alright. Take that. Possibly should have scried, but why bother when it's just always there? Alright, 2 hits from this squad kills. It's pretty good. Let's see what we got. I'll leave up my mana. Can only kind of play one thing this turn. Actually, the Ceradon's probably just better than the Titan, since if our opponent played Neheb and like a 2-drop, it would be worse. I suppose it doesn't matter that much. Maybe the Granite Tick Titan would have been better. Alright. Tragic Lesson, the combo with Crypt of Eternals. And Conceits. Alright, got there. Got there.